Hello, 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 welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Alina is here, and today we're going to be talking about Monations. Monations, what is Monations? Should you go? Like, is it worth going? What's happening during Monations? So if you are a brand new market partner with Monat, or maybe you're a seasoned market partner, but you have never gone to Monations, you're not really sure what it is. Maybe you're just considering joining Monat and you're like hearing it everywhere, watching Instagram, and it's everywhere, right? People are posting photos, people are using the hashtag. So what is Monations? So today you are at the right place at the right time. I'm going to explain exactly what Monations stands for, what you can expect, and is it worth going in general. So if this is something that you have been interested in, please keep on watching. But before we dive into all things Monations, I want to say that I post regularly content about entrepreneurship, Monat, network marketing, some business tips. So if this is something that you are interested in, again, please consider subscribing. So let's just dive in straight into the whole Monations thing. So what is Monations? First of all, Monations is basically the name of our company-wide conference. It's the biggest event of the year. It happens once a year, every September. Well, usually it takes place in September. So normally it is around 3 to 4 days of trainings, recognition. There is a gala type of event. There is also some speakers. You will also see some speakers, some names that you probably hear and see everywhere. That are going to be sharing a lot of business tips, a lot of inspirational advice, and just the mindset training and just the training in general. So at Monations, there are also some announcements, and those are big announcements. So normally they save the best announcements for the conference time, and it could be something as big as launching a brand new country. There's usually a product launch, and it's just a very, very exciting event. So Monations takes place at a different location every single year. So we've had Monations at Washington, D.C., Columbus, Ohio. Then there was one in Atlanta, Georgia. So they rotate. So the next one, if you're watching it right now, the next Monations is going to be in St. Louis, Missouri. So they are very different. And if you like traveling, this is a great way to travel to different locations every year. And technically it's a business trip, so you kind of need to go. So you're combining visiting a new place with a business trip. So usually a few months before the conference takes place, they announce the place where it's going to be and also the speakers. The lineup of speakers, again, like I said, it's different every single year. We had people like John Maxwell, Ed Milet, Mel Robbins. Now this year in St. Louis, it's going to be Tanya Robbins. So they're big names in the industry. So they're big motivational speakers, entrepreneurs, people that can share business advice. So this is a big deal. Usually people pay a lot of money to go see, somebody like Tanya Robbins, for example, or John Maxwell speak. But here at the conference is basically an all-inclusive thing. Is it worth going? Let me just put it into perspective for you. I think you have to ask yourself a few questions first. The first question would be, are you taking this business seriously? Are you taking this business as a business? Are you planning to grow with it? Are you planning to really do big things, make money, and impact lives and change people's hair, people's skin, and all the things? If this is something that you are planning on doing, then absolutely yes. It's worth going. If the answer is, I'm not really sure, I don't even know what this business is in a nutshell, I don't even know what I can possibly do with this business, I'm kind of torn, then the answer is yes, you need to go to Monations. And if the answer is absolutely not, I'm not planning on growing the business, I'm just here for a discount, I don't need any business training, I don't need any motivational speakers, I don't need any mindset, then the answer is no. So if you are unsure where you're standing in this business, then it's worth going. Why? Because you're going to be either super inspired or super repelled. So just to put it very bluntly, in a very open way, you're either going to be energized and excited and just, you know, shaken with aspiration of what you can do for other people and what this business can do for you, or you will not want to have anything to do with the business. Okay, so this is just going to help you make up your mind. And if obviously you are here to grow your business, then the answer is absolutely yes, you have to go, because you are going to experience a lot of things. So what are some things that can make this trip worth it? First of all, education. You're going to get so much education, and I mean education from the best. Like I said, Tanya Robbins, Mel Robbins, John Maxwell, Ed Milet, and many other people. So within a span of 3 to 4 days, you're going to get exposure to these people. They're going to train you, like they're going to share their business knowledge. They're going to share the mindset and a lot of information. So education is a huge aspect. The second aspect is mindset. So if you need help with motivation, if you need help with, you know, lighting the spark, if you need help with just getting that into that mode, then obviously go to Monations, because it's going to do just that for you. You are going to be on fire because you're going to be so energized. You're going to be so motivated. Again, we have so many amazing motivational speakers. You're going to hear some stories from other market partners. So definitely, if you're looking for re-energizing and motivation, then it's definitely worth it. And just to put you into that mindset. The third thing that you're going to get is you're going to meet so many people. You're going to be talking to so many other market partners. You're going to be hearing their stories. You're going to be doing all the things with them and sharing the experiences and getting some business advice and asking them what works for them, what are they doing in their business. So it's a great way to not just learn when sitting in the conference center listening to speakers, but it's also a great way to mingle and to ask people questions and to see what other people are doing in their business and what works for them, right? And then you can write things down and incorporate it into your business when you come back. Another point that I want to mention is that at Monations, you get to be the first person to experience the grand announcements, right? Announcements like new country launches and also new product launches. So every single time I have gone to Monations, they released a brand new product line, whether it's hair care, skin care, body care. So it's incredible to be in that stadium or wherever they're hosting it, because the energy is crazy. There's thousands of people. There are thousands of people cheering, and everybody has that anticipation, right? And everybody is so excited. But what is more is that you actually get to bring those products home. So everyone who goes to Monations is allowed to buy all the brand new products that will be launched during the conference at a huge discount. So it's I don't know, it's over 50% off. So you do not just experience the grand launch, but you also get to bring the products home. And if you are very serious about this business, you know how important it is to try out the products first, to be able to experience the results first, and to be able to share it with your customers. Personally, I cannot share anything unless I've tried it. So for me, it's really hard to talk about a product that just launched that I have never tried, right? So for me, it is a great way to get my hands on the products first so that I can share them with people if they work. And if they don't work, I just don't share them with people. But with Monat, in case of Monat, I've not really experienced a product that doesn't work. So I'm always super excited for their brand new launches. So bear that in mind, that if you go to the conference, you're going to get at least 50% off the whole product lineup that is going to be launched. Another thing is just to experience the launch of the new countries. Like, it's so much fun, especially if you know people in those countries. It's, oh my gosh. It is so exciting to be there and to be able to maybe even FaceTime them and say, oh my gosh, we're launching Australia, or we're launching this country, or we're launching that country, right? It's just, the fun and the energy is incredible. Another point that I want to mention is when you attend Monations, you also get a huge discount on registration for the next event, right? So if you are there, then the next time you want to go, and trust me, if you go, you will want to go the next time, you get the registration cut down in a lot of times. So it's highly reduced. I think the last time it's highly reduced rate. So you get to secure your spot for the next year's conference for a very small sum of money. So I think all of the things that I just mentioned make it totally worth going. So first of all, education, motivation, mindset training, get you into that mindset. Also the energy, the excitement, getting to mingle with other market partners, getting to ask them questions, getting to experience what is working for them and write things down, because I find those tips are the most valuable, because this is something that people in the field are doing and it's working for them. Then obviously access to the product launch, being able to purchase all the product. Another thing that I find really exciting, and I don't know about you, but I know about me, I work on Instagram all the time. It's a chance to take a ton of photos, a ton of content, videos, reels, all the things with people, with the girls or guys on your team, because chances are you're all scattered around in different parts. Like for me, my team is all over the place, USA, Canada, you name it. So when we come to Monations, it's just a great way to take all the content together to just show our team to other people. So this is something that excites me, and if you are working this business seriously, if you're on Instagram, this is going to be exciting you to. Trust me, once you do this, once you get to Monations, no matter how overwhelming, no matter how busy the conference is, try and, make up some time for taking that content, hire a photographer or bring your tripod or do what you have to do, but get the content. Content is king these days. So now the question that I get a lot is it free to go to Monations? No, it is not. It is an expense out of your pocket. So that is something that I call investment into yourself, investment into your business. If you're serious about your business, you know it takes money to make money, right? It takes money to be able to grow your business. So I find this a completely sensible business expense. First of all, yes, you're going to have to travel there. So depending on where you live, you either have to fly or drive, or whichever way it's going to get you to the city where the conference is taking place. So that is one expense. Then you're going to have to stay somewhere. So usually Monat does have reduced rates at hotels that are nearby the arena or the conference center, wherever the conference takes place. So they normally give a very decent price rate so that you can book your stay, especially if you're okay to room with one other girl or two other girls or three other girls, it depends. Then there's also option to book an Airbnb and do that. So I've done both. I've gone to Monations where I stayed at a hotel with another girl or a couple girls, and then the previous year me and my husband went, so we rented an Airbnb. I know a few girls that do rent Airbnbs all the time, so whatever just works best for you and is best for your budget is obviously the way to go. But that's something that you have to keep in mind as well. Obviously your food, so you'll have to eat something there, so that is also going to be an expense to consider. Any entertainment, if you want to go on an excursion somewhere, do some fun things, go out, whatever it is that you want to do, obviously this is money as well. You also will have to pay for your registration to go to Monations. So let's say if you are attending the conference and you are registering for the next year, it's very cheap. I think the last one we paid $99 per person to register, which I think, going to see Tony Robbins for $99, it's a steal. So I'm going to take it. But obviously throughout the year, they bump up the price, but it's still pretty affordable. I think it's $149. It's up to $200 to go and register for the conference. So I think it's pretty reasonable. And obviously you have to keep in mind the expenses if you want to buy some products. There's also a huge Monat gear store, so if you want to buy some cute Monat outfits, sweaters, sweatpants, all the things, which I always do, keep that in mind, you know, to budget for that. So, and if you would like to buy some new products that are going to launch, also keep that in mind as an expense. But keep in mind that everything that you're investing into this trip is a business expense. So it's also going to be your tax write-off at the end of the year. So I personally think it makes complete sense to go. I think it's worth it 300% if you're serious about the business, or if you just want to clarify for yourself whether this is the business and whether this is the industry that is for you. Then definitely go and experience it for yourself, and then you will have a clear mind and you'll have a clear understanding of where you're going next. So now the fun stuff, the breakdown of what is usually happening at Monations. So day one usually is the day when you arrive. There is registration, you go get your badge, you get some swag. They always do some cute swag bags for every single market partner that comes. So you get some goodies, and then you go settle down in your place wherever you're staying. So the next day is the first day of the conference. Usually we have a morning session and the afternoon session, and there's lots of training. So just prepare, open your mind, prepare for the overload of information. It's going to be overwhelming. There's going to be a lot of knowledge poured into you, a lot of mindset, all the things you'll hear from the corporate, you'll hear from the speakers. The second day is usually, again, 2 sessions, morning and nighttime session. And then there's usually a day where there's some sort of event, a gala night or some spectacular thing where you're expected to dress up. And this is my favorite part. I love to dress up. I love wearing sparkly things and dresses and gowns. So I don't know about you, but to be around like 15,000 princesses wearing sparkly dresses and just having that reason to wear a sparkly dress is just so exciting to me. I don't know, it might not be super exciting for you, but it's very exciting for me, and I think for the majority of women in the industry, because we love beauty, we love all the things that, you know, glitter and shine and sparkle. So it is an awesome way to dress up, go out, and yeah, just feel yourself special. So keep in mind that you will need some sort of a cocktail dress or a gown type of dress, whatever fits your style and your budget more. And then the last day is normally everybody's checking out and leaving. So like I said, usually 3 to 4 days. I usually try to come 1 day early and leave 1 day later, just because it gives me a little bit of time to process everything. But it's totally up to you whether you can take so much time off or you can't. You can just come for the first day and leave right away after the conference, whatever works best for you. So okay, hopefully I clarified everything, and now you have more clear understanding of what Monations is. Like I said, it's the biggest event of the year, it's the biggest conference of the year. Whether it's worth going or not, I hope now you know for yourself whether it's worth to go or not. I would love to hear from you, from your experience, whether you have gone to Monations, whether you considered it to be the trip worth coming to or not. What were your experiences at Monations? So put those in the comment. And if you're brand new, if you're just considering going, let me know. What have you decided? What are you thinking about? Are you going to Monations next year? Are you not going? I would love to hear those as well. So put those in the comments. I would love to read those and get back to you in the comments as well. So thanks again for watching this video. Hopefully this was useful. And if you have made it so far into the end of this video and you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification button so that every time I post a new video, you are notified among the first people, so you can go ahead and watch it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. Let's stay connected there. Go check out my blog. I do post a lot of information on there as well. And if you have any questions regarding Monat products, Monat business, anything at all, please feel free to email. I'll always leave my email in the description box below. If you would like to work with me and join my team, there is a work with me influencer application form in the description box below. So please fill that out and I'll get back to you as soon as possible with the next steps. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.